and welcome along. Today I'm so happy to share with you our Pilates for calm routine. So if you're feeling like your shoulders are up here and you're finding it really hard to wind down on an evening, then you don't need any kit whatsoever. Come and join me on the mat for this really short routine that's going to help you to find ease in your body and hopefully a really restful night's sleep. Okay, so have a little seat there and just notice that both of your sit bones are equally down on your mat, or if you do have any lower back considerations, pop yourself up onto a block or a cushion or your bolster, just so that your hips are higher than your knees and your feet, and you'll feel that this gives you more of a sense of ease to lengthen through your spine rather than forcing it. So we're nice and tall all the way through. Okay, notice that you've got your weight equal on both sit bones there. Imagine that you've got champagne glasses on the tops of your shoulders here. And you're going to keep these shoulders nice and steady. So you can keep those imaginary champagne glasses just balanced on the tops of the shoulders. And so I'm just starting to have a little shift through the torso whilst the shoulders stay nice and level. And any of you that do have any lower back considerations, you might feel it's a little bit tight on one side compared to the other. And so we're going to already really tap into our breath. So breath is a really important part of the practice with Pilates, but also going to bring in some of the latest research with breathwork, where we know through all of the in-depth research now that with a slower exhalation, we can really tap into our relaxation response. So as you're going side to side, if that feels all right in your body, now we're taking a nice belly breath in and pause the breath and a slow exhalation out. If that feels all right in your body there, just start to make a little bit of a circle. So we're easing on round. That's it, good. Easing on round. So I'm starting to make that lovely clockwise circle. It's almost like I'm stirring a big bowl of soup there, going all the way round, whilst keeping the shoulders nice and level. So very much have movement and flexibility into that lower back and core, into the side waist, the oblique muscles, and let's go round the other way. So we're still tapping into the breath in through the nose, full all the way down into the belly and back, and then a slow exhalation. And if you've not already changed direction, then make sure that you just ease in the other way, just so it might feel different in your body. That's it, good. And then we're going to come all the way back through to centre. So you've got your weight nice and equal onto both sit bones there. We're lovely and tall all the way through the rest of your spine, and just let your arms come all the way down. So we're going to let the shoulders ease on up and then soften them all the way down. So if you imagine that up near your ears is 12 o'clock, and all the way down is 6 o'clock. See if you can take those shoulders on a lovely full circle around that imaginary clock. Just noticing there's any little sticky points there, you can just really take your time and just ease on down. So if you do find that your mind starts to wander off and with thoughts of what's happened in the day or what's going to happen tomorrow, just return your attention back to your breath. That breath all the way down into your belly and your back. And that lengthened exhalation. And then we're going to let one ear ease on upwards towards the ceiling. So your ear is lifting. You've got space down the side of your neck, space in your shoulder. Just really allowing that shoulder to soften down and the heel of your hand to soften down. And just nodding your chin. Easing on round, nothing forced. And working with that breath. And let's go one more each way. So easing on through. Easing on round. That's it, lovely. And then just coming all the way back through to centre there. Good, okay, so now we're just going to take hold of the skin and connective tissue just above the collarbones there. So you might want to just take your top down just a tiny little bit, just so you can find the collarbones. These are muscles that can feel ever so tight and give us that sort of like that forward head posture when we're working at our desk. So if you pop your fingertips just above the collarbones there, nod your chin down, which slackens off the connective tissue and skin. Draw your fingertips down, so you're drawing the skin down below the collarbones, and then give me a nice deep breath. And a long slow exhalation as you lift the chin and have a little ease side to side. Lovely, come all the way through to centre, nod the chin. Take a lovely deep inhale, full into your belly and back. And a long slow exhalation as you lift your chin. Ease it round. Lovely. So just taking a nice stretch into the muscles that have been doing lots of hard work and just giving them a little break. Come all the way through to centre. Let your shoulders have a little roll through. Lovely. Okay, so from here we're going to come all the way over onto all fours. So I'm going to pop that bolster just to the side for a moment. Pop your hands down and spread out those fingertips and bring your knees down. So your knees are directly underneath your hip bones there. I'm just going to tuck my top in so you can see what's happening. So from here, I'm just going to let my body weight just ease back a little bit, taking the pressure off the wrists and then easing forwards and really drawing the shoulder blades back and down and then go again. So we're easing on back and then exhale. So now we're going to engage through the abdominal muscles. So taking that deep inhalation. Now on the exhale, feel that connection through your core, the lower abdominals gently drawing away from the waistband. And you're just pushing the floor away with your hands. So you've got really strong arms. So taking that deep breath in, softening, exhaling, abdominals gently drawing on in, shoulders all the way down, push the floor away. Lovely, come all the way through to centre. So centre, hopefully we've got equal weight between the hands and the knees there. You can relax your feet for a moment there. And we're going to take a lovely inhale. So you can relax your belly on the inhale. And then as you exhale, tuck your bottom underneath. So those two bony sit bones, we're drawing them towards each other. We're feeling a little scooping through pelvic floor, through the lower abs. We're feeling space in the lower back and all the way through the upper back. Let your head drop down. And then going in the opposite direction, shoulders down and your chin lifts. Inhale. And exhale, we're tucking the tailbone underneath. Feel a sensation of lift through the pelvic floor and through the lower abs. Space in your back. And you're only going as far as what feels good in your body. And one more time, exhale. Feeling that sensation of lift through the entire pelvic floor, through the lower abs. And then bringing yourself all the way through to centre. So just going to ease out any stiffness in the upper back. Let your ear, let your hand, fingertips touch the ear there. We're going to rotate so your elbow touches your arm. And as you exhale, we're going to open on up. And then ease on down. So a deep breath. And exhale. Only go as far as what feels good in your body. You've got equal weight between your knees. Exhale. Lovely. And then bring it on down, go for the other side. So fingertips to the back of your ear. Take an inhale. The shoulders are away from those ears, everybody. And exhale. And we come on in. So this is great if you've been working at the desk today. Lovely if you've been holding babies or gardening even. Exhale, last one. Lovely, come all the way through to centre. Brilliant, spread those fingertips out. From here, let's tuck the toes underneath. We're going to go for a deep inhale. Stretch those arms. As you exhale, feel the tummy muscles gently drawing on in. And we're going to hover those knees just a centimetre. And then ease them all the way back down. So we're taking that deep breath in. And we're going to exhale. And easing on down. By all means, definitely carry on with this one. I want you to feel that connection through pelvic floor and lower abs. So I want your back to feel happy the whole time. If you feel fine there, take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forwards, the knees hover. If you feel fine, take your hips all the way back. Lift those hip bones upwards towards the ceiling. It's absolutely fine if the knees stay bent here. So I want you to really ensure you've got length in this lower back. So make sure your technique is what you're most aware of, rather than just creating a shape. And now as you exhale, send the energy from your toes through the legs, through the pelvic floor and tummy. Push the floor away with your arms, knees down, and let yourself come all the way back and rest there. Giving your wrists a little roll out. We're going to go for 2 more there, everybody. Choose your variation, whether it's the knee hover or that circling plank. We're going to go for a deep breath. Full into the belly and back. As you exhale, engage the pelvic floor and lower abs. We hover the knees. That might be enough, and you might go back into a shallow stretch, or you might take your body weight all the way back. It's fine if the knees are bent. We're going to shake the head out, nothing for the neck to do. Knees down, and then bring yourself all the way back. Let your head rest. A really good way to switch on that relaxation response. And one more. So we're taking that deep inhale into your belly and back. Exhale, ease forwards. Maybe the knees go back. And we lift. The sit bones are separated away from each other, lifting on upwards towards the ceiling. Fine if the knees are bent. Exhale as you go forwards. Push the floor away. Strong, stable shoulders. Knees come down. And then let yourself ease on through. Noticing how your forehead connects with the mat underneath you. And then thread your arm all the way through so your palm is facing upwards towards the ceiling. Have a little rotate on round. Our upper back is going to feel amazing after doing this. And just relax through your tummy so your inhales go deep. And we're lengthening that exhalation. And have it ease over to the other side. So we're threading our arm all the way through. Rotate your head. Totally fine for that tailbone to be lifting on upwards towards the ceiling there. Slow exhalation. And then taking yourself right the way back. Forehead resting on the floor in front of you. Wiggling out there. A full breath into your belly. And a long, slow exhalation. One more. A long, slow exhalation. Slowly, slowly let yourself unwind. And then we're going to take ourselves over to the wall. So you can scoot your mat up to the wall there. Take your bottom so it's right next to the wall. Take your legs on up. Let your arms go out as wide as what feels comfy, palms facing upwards. Feel that your body weight is completely supported by the floor that is underneath you, and that your shoulders can separate and soften. And the back of your pelvis can widen. And the wall is completely supporting your legs and your heels. Go for one last deep inhalation. Pause. And a long, slow exhalation. Feel free to pause the video and stay here for as long as feels comfortable for you. Once it's time to come off, you can bend your knees, take your entire body over to the side, and slowly giving yourself time to bring yourself on up. So I hope that that was really useful for you. I hope that will take you off into a lovely deep slumber now. Feel free to come back and replay this video as many times as you like. It's wonderful on an evening. Do make sure you're the first to know when the next videos pop up on my channel by pressing that free subscribe button down below, and I shall be here soon. Take care. Bye.